important factors which differentiate classical music or semi-classical music. The voice production, of course, what kind of voice you are developing or using for the music, it defines the genre itself. So classical music, especially Hindustani classical music, it needs a stable voice. First of all, it should have a weightage, a minimum weightage focus, and it should be elongated voice. The breath should be quite long. Music is just not in two notes, it's between two notes. So then how you are traveling between these notes, that actually defines the genre many times. Now in Hindustani classical music, it's said that you should, most of the time it should be traveled through meend and ghasit. Now meend is sliding, you should slide, the voice should be able to slide from one note to the other, and ghasit is to slip. Sa re a so this is sliding, and ghasit is to slip. It's to slip from one note to the other. So these kind of traveling should be most of the time used. One cannot say that something is just it's prohibited in classical music. We know that classical music is universal music. Anything can be molded in this form, but still the important thing is the proportion in which you are dealing with. If you are using too much of khatkas and murkis, which are not advised, if you go on using it too much, it will slide from classical to semi-classical, like sa re. So this is khatka. Khatka means it's jumping, hopping. So and murke is so this is murki. These are lighter forms of music. There is one more factor, the third factor which we have to include in this is the Vilambit tal, the slow tempo, and it is a very important factor. As a learner, you have to practice in this slow tempo. Now why slow tempo? Because it is a huge canvas, and on that canvas you get to explore more, you get to explore the ragas much more at a much higher level. So the slow tempo or the Vilambit lay is a very important factor in Hindustani classical music.